Hello and welcome to MK Technical Education. Today I have brought some amazing tricks regarding to the shapes. So if the question arises in front of you to count the number of triangles and squares present in some figures, how are you going to do that? Here I am having one question with you, which is number of triangles and squares present in these figures. त्रिभुज और वर्ग बताएं इन फिगर्स में कितने हैं. How are you going to count? Now you can't sit and count the numbers, figuring them out over here in an examination, when you go for an examination. Then for that you need a trick. So let's begin with the trick. So first let's begin with our triangle. So here I am having a triangle made with me, which is divided into 5 different parts. Now how can I count the number of triangles present over here? First, let's see the number of columns present in this. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. First column. Next part. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Third. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Let's go for the fourth column. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So once you are done with the numbering, let's come for the calculation. Now what is the calculation? The calculation is to add these numbers together column wise. So we are going to add the numbers together column wise. That is this with this, then the sum with this, then the sum with this, and then the sum with this. What? 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 and plus 5. Now what does this make? 1 plus 2, 3, 3 plus 3, 6, 6 plus 4, 10 and 10 plus 5, 15. This gives a total of 15. So for this row we got the total 15. Now for the next column part, what could be the column? Again we are going to do the same thing, the same process. So 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5. What is going to mean? It's again 15. Let's proceed with the third part. 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5. 15. Next part would be 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5. Now for this part we have done the calculation 15. Now we are going to do the total of these 4 counts what we have made. The 4 sums which we have got, sum 1, sum 2, sum 3 and sum 4. The sums what we got, we are going to add them up here. So what are we going to get? We are going to get 60. When you add 15 4 times, what will you get? 60. So the number of triangles present in this one single triangle, which is divided by 5 and 4, we are going to get 60 number of small triangles, which was not easy for us to sit and count, figuring them out from one triangle. So I hope this trick is clear with you. So let's get into a revision for this. What is that? The first step what we are following is we have to do the numbering according to the columns, column wise numbering. Second step, add the numbers present in the column. Third step, add the total number of sums what you get. Then you are having the number of triangles present over here. So simple. Let's proceed to this another question which is regarding the squares. Now what is this? Number of squares present in this single square. Now again you have to figure them out. How can you figure? You will start from the countings. You will do the countings and then you will figure that these 4 make 1, then these 4 make 1. No, you can't do this. It's not possible. When you're giving a competitive examinations, you can't even do this. You're not having that much of time. You need a quick trick on that. Now what's the trick? Before I am beginning with the trick, let me tell you one precaution. You please concentrate on the question. that it is a square only. It should be a square matrix. That means it should have number of blocks here in the rows and in the columns to be together, to be same, to be equal. What? Number of blocks present in the columns should be equal to the number of blocks present in the row. This should be equal. Here I am having 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. A matrix of 4 by 4, which makes it equal, which makes it a perfect square. So when you're done with this, let's go for our trick. So now what's the trick? Count the numbers of column. First thing, count the number of columns. Then give them the power of 2. Then solve the powers and add. Give them the sum. That will give you the answer. Now what is this? Let's see here. Here at this first block, number 1. The second block, number 2. The third block, number 3. And the fourth block, number 4. Now what was the second step? To give the powers of 2. Let's give 2, 2, 2 and 2. The third step, you have to solve the powers. 1 to the power 2 makes it 1. 2 to the power 2 makes it 4. 3 to the power 2 makes it 9. 4 to the power 2 makes it 16. Now, the third step goes with us. Now, what's the step? Add them. The third step continue with the addition of the solving. The first was counting, the second was giving the power, third was the sum, the adding up. So, you calculated these and now you need the adding part. So, what are you going to get when you're going to add this part? You are going to get 30. That means 30 small blocks, 30 small squares present in this one square. So very simple. Let's give it a quick revision. What was that? You have a square. First, read the question. It is having a proper matrix. It should be a proper matrix of 4 by 4 or 3 by 3 or 2. Now, it should have number of rows equal to number of columns. A proper matrix. Then you need to count out the number of columns, give them the power of 2, solve the power and sum them up. When you are going to sum them up, you are going to get the answer. Simple, question solved. So if you love the tricks, if you love this, if you had fun, please do like, subscribe the channel and do press the bell icon present over there. Thank you.